Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Jake Showcase. Today I'm going to show you how I get up and get ready for work. So the first thing you got to do is you got to turn off your alarm clock.
98, traffic and weather for the London exec.
Alright, so that's the first thing you got to do is get the alarm clock off and don't hit the snooze button. And when I'm coming up, getting right up in the morning, I always have to go to the bathroom because I drink a lot of water. And I got to make sure that I drain the old vein there first thing in the morning. Once I've done that, I'm a real grouch in the morning, so I really need some coffee. So that's the first thing I head for, is to make some coffee. And before I do that, I just flick on my computer to get ready to be doing stuff. So here I come over the coffee over to the sink. Now I've done a video on how to make coffee, but here all you do is you turn it on, and you want to make sure that you get about 6.5 teaspoons of coffee to 2/3 of a pot of water. So here I am with the pot. So once it gets about 2/3 of the pot full, right there, that's good. Maybe a bit much. Okay. Put in your coffee maker in here. That's good. Gotta drain the old coffee. Put it back in. And get your filter. It's harder to do with one hand than you might think. Okay, you put it in. Right. Get your coffee ready, and you want 6.5 or 7 teaspoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you spread it around there so it's nice and good. So about 6.5. And put it on. Turn it on. Turn your water off. And I'm so happy the coffee's getting ready. So I'm really big on water. And what I do is I always refill all my waters while I'm waiting for my coffee to brew. I just fill them up and put them in the fridge so that they're cold. And I like to sort of rotate it so that I use cold waters every single day. So right next, what I'll do is I'll just fill up these water bottles. I'll just show you one of them here. You just take it off, right? Rinse it out. And you fill it up, right? And then I'll just put it into the fridge somewhere. I'll just rotate it around so that I have cold water for when I go to work, or for when when I'm drinking water at nighttime. Okay, so I got all my water bottles filled right now, refilled, and I just put them into the fridge here, trying to just keep like one direction or the other to make sure that you get the cold ones in one area, and you can sort of aim for having the warmer ones in the back, and just keep rotating it there, and that way you always have cold water. Usually by now, with the cold water on me and the coffee just about done, I'm finally starting to wake up in the morning. So as I'm waiting for that to happen, I always like to make my bed. I got my computer on ready to go, and I like to make my bed. And the reason I do that, I heard this saying, messy bed, messy head once, and I don't know if that's true or not, but it just makes me feel like I'm complete if I have my bed made while I'm waiting for my coffee to be made. Bed ready, coffee ready, makes me feel like I'm ready. Also, one neat thing of note, you can tell I put on a lot of hairspray because even after going to sleep and stuff, my hair's already up from the night before. So that means if you got your hair up from the night before after sleeping, that means that you sleep or you have a lot of hair product in your hair, which I Now today isn't a standard day, but usually what I do in the morning is, so I don't get bugged at night, is turn on my phone. I got one of these pay-as-you-go phones here, and I got to use one of these one of these phone vouchers, so I got to type in the phone voucher into it to make it work, because I'm just about out of money and I got to make a phone call this morning. So, you know, that's another thing. Turn on the phone so that you get a good sleep. You don't get woken up at nighttime with phone calls. So the coffee is just about ready here. I've emptied my ashtray out, and I like to put that over there. And I always like to have a nice cold bottle of water in conjunction with my coffee. Sometimes a little hot water, sometimes a little hot coffee, sometimes a little cold water, just depending on what kind of a day it is. And as you can see now, the coffee looks ready, which I'm so happy about. I'm dying for a coffee this morning, as I am most mornings, but particularly this morning I'm feeling a little bit cold. I mean, a little extra tired. So there's my nice hot cup of coffee. Now I'm going to head straight over to the computer to go and check out what's going on YouTube on a Wednesday morning on Jake Showcase. Gotta tell you, the best thing in the morning is the very first sip of coffee. It's hope that you're finally gonna wake up. And being somewhat old-fashioned, I do smoke, so a coffee and a smoking alarm is the best. That's right. Coffee and a smoke, you can't beat. Okay, I always like going to my dashboard and checking in how much views I got on the very first thing in a video. And I usually like to sort of browse around the video for about an hour and a half. Right now it's 8:36. I usually like leaving about 1 hour. So I get about 1 hour to have my coffee, have my smoke, and sort of relax and watch, see what's going on the computer in the morning. Okay, so here I am loading, just checking in on Wednesday, and I like to show you here. I got 41 views off the top, 7 likes, 0 dislikes. Very first thing, and I got 3 comments on it. So anything usually over 30 views for a very beginning in the morning I consider good, and that's the way I started off. I usually try to get at least over 300 every day, so having 41 views first thing, which is about 8 hours after I released it at midnight, I consider that pretty good. I like it to be over 50, but anything over 30 I consider reasonable, regular, and good. Okay, so as you can see now, it's 9:16 and I'm over 50. I've got lots of coffee in me, and it's time for me to do a speed shower and get ready for the day to get to work for 10 o'clock. So head into the shower to get cleaned up. See, after the shower, now the time crunch is on, and I really got to rush to get my clothes and get my hair and get myself shaved. But I feel a lot better because I feel woken up now. Okay, I usually do a standard shave before I go and get dressed, and I usually try to get my contacts in right away. Contacts and shaving are done. Now I really got to rush to get my clothes on, because the most important thing about going to work is getting to work on time. And I'm in a bit of a time crunch, as usual, so now I got to really hurry. Okay, so I'm all dressed here, top to bottom, for work today. Now, the last step is I got to do my hair. Okay, the hair is all done now. I'm feeling satisfied with it. And I always bring the amount of waters for the hours that I'm going to work. So today I'm working 8 hours, so I'm going to bring 8 different bottles of water ready to go for work. The very last step I do is I have a travel mug, and I fill it up with the remainder of my coffee pot. So it keeps me going for the day. Turn it off. And there we go. Jake is ready for work. Hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like the video below and subscribe to the channel up above. I do my videos on Wednesdays. I hope you have a wonderful working day.